What is up, all? Nadimac, and I'm going to attempt to pronounce the title of this album. Kratkom, postupku. And this album came out in 2011 on Areadeath Productions. They play very, very fast crossover thrash. And I'm really feeling the production on here. It feels very analog and aged. And the more and more I listen to this, the more and more I want to pull out my old Suicidal Tendency records and DRI records. And they're pulling from those styles of just underground, you know, this whole skate punk meets crossover meets thrash vibe. And I'm really liking that about their sound. But these guys play so ridiculously fast that it oftentimes borders on grindcore speed. And their live shows must be absolutely unreal. They just scream circle pit. And the whole attitude of this band is very thrash is life. And you can tell by the way the vocals are sung. They're they're sung very, very fast, but there's no holding back whatsoever. I mean, if the vocalist wants to just scream for no apparent reason, he will just do so. And if he wants to, you know, sing in a grindcore, just gritty type vocal, he'll just do so. And I'm really liking the sloppiness of the vocals, and that is a good thing. It is a compliment. The guitar riffs are incredibly catchy, even at the speed they are played at. And the tone really captures that old style as well. And drums have that old feel as well. That analog, just old underground thrash feel to them. And I'm really liking that. And the bass work is nice and wild, especially when it takes lead. And again, I just want to pull out my Suicidal Tendency records and, you know, just listen to them all over again. And these guys don't sound exactly like anybody else, actually. It's just that whole skate thrash vibe that has been dead for a while. And a lot of bands have tried to, you know, revive it. But they really, really have been missing the point in the production department. Even, you know, they'll even go, a lot of bands will even go analog and try to capture it, but it's still too polished. And I think these guys have just nailed it. And just a really, really sick band from Serbia, and I'm loving the lyrics on here as well. The band was kind enough to send me the English translations of these tracks, and track titles like No Bullshit, Just Blast, which is basically about thrash being a way of life, and it's not a fashion statement, and they just, you know, tear at the throats for the posers and hipsters that are just hopping along for a brief period of time to catch the wave of whatever. And the track Smash the Dog is about busting your ass at a job you hate for a boss that you fucking hate, while your wife is at home having a threesome and she's even fucking the dog. And lyrics even dive into the trials and tribulations of living a non-conformist lifestyle. And just a really, really sick thrash band because, you know, this whole thrash revival that has happened and has passed, for the most part, has done it all wrong. And I'm glad these guys have dug a little deeper into the underground to pull from influences like Suicidal Tendencies and DRI, which I mentioned before. Definitely peep this out. It's Nadimac. Kratkom, postupku, and this album came out in 2011 on Areadeath Productions. Check out the description box below, and we'll link you to a bunch of tracks from this album. Definitely peep it out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.